Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I'm working on this John Deere 60 two-cylinder head. This exhaust manifold bolts, there was two bolts that twisted off instead of coming out. And these other two bolts weren't even in there. And I thought at the time that these other two holes, somebody else had twisted them off and never took the effort to fix them. But that's not the case. I got this head out and cleaning it up, and you can see that those bolts holes there are empty. So probably just chasing them down with a tap, cleaning the threads up. I'll have those two fixed, luckily, because they were flush, just full of dirt. So anyway, I've got these two that I twisted off to get off of there, and this technique I'm going to try. I've had good luck with it in the past. So what I'm going to do, and luckily it's a lot easier if you've got some of this bolt sticking out. So what I'm going to do is put that nut on that bolt and weld it. And it's been my experience, when you weld that on there, it heats that bolt up a lot, and then a lot of times you're able to break them loose. So let's hope that that's the case. Hopefully we'll get lucky here. Didn't work that time. Let me see if I can get a better weld on it. And let that cool down a little bit. You could see that it was red hot. Haha, look at that. Oh, it didn't work. I thought I had it going. No such luck. So now that I've got that nut welded on there, I noticed you can see down in there, right there is the pocket in order to where that bolt goes down in there, and I ought to be able to get some really good heat down in on that. It worked. Awesome, look at that. So that's how to extract a twisted off bolt in the exhaust manifold. That's going to be too hot to pick up, but there it is right there. Got that out. That heat is the best thing there is for getting rusted in bolts out. So I'll try this other side here and see if I get as lucky as I was there. That's just too much steel for my torch to get it hot. Anyway, I'm going to try the crayon trick. See if that'll suck some lube into those threads. I'm just trying to work it back and forth. That one might have to be drilled out and tapped out. It sure don't want to come. Well, I'll call that a 50% success. This bolt on this one side I was able to get out with that technique. Went right there, but this one I just keep twisting it off more and more. That bolt is really in there. So I am going to have to, I'll grind this off smooth so I can hopefully get a center punch as close to the center of that bolt as possible, and then drill that thing out. And if I have to, I can drill it out oversize and tap it to a bigger bolt. But I'll try to drill it out and save the original threads. One of the things that I meant to do and hadn't thought about it, I should say I know that I should do, one of the subscribers reminded me to do it, is to check the head for flatness. And it's looking to me like it's in pretty dang good shape as far as being flat. So that's a good thing. So I've got this bolt right there. I got to get out of there. The welding process just wouldn't work. So the only thing I know to do at this point is to drill it out. And I've got some easy outs, so I'm going to try drilling out with some easy outs, but I've really got my doubts whether it'll work. But anyway, I've got it ground off there really good so that I can get a really good center punch hole and get the drill started in the center of it. I don't know how to do that other than just eyeball it, hopefully get it in the center and start to drill that thing out. I'll start with a real small bit and then just graduate up on it. Alright, I passed through the bottom of the bolt. Now I'm going to have to get a bigger bit and go over again. So I ended up drilling that bolt out just down to the size that this tap takes. And it's looking like I'm able to clean things up here with this tap. And still it's going in pretty dang good here. So I ought to be able to put the same size bolt in there. I think I'm going to be okay. Okay.